With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devon Achane. 64 yards. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They will look to throw. Montana. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jaden Daniels, 35 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously, a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a 2nd and 10. Montana. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw is Montana. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Robinson up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To the air goes Daniels. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do, is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
And they'll accept that penalty. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, this is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Montana to throw. And that is incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Montana. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now 2nd and 3. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Flush to his right. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun, here's Montana. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Elam on here for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Montana. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Algier. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Algier. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is... Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Brock Bowers, touchdown Bengals. He's got another one, his 2nd. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd. Moore going in motion. Throwing again. Daniels. work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be third down. Daniels going to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st down from the red zone. Coming near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and make. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier.